Hello, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm currently a little bit sick, but I wanted to continue Dread Delusion since I got the last video finally uploaded. So we'll be going to find the Duchess to see if she can help us find, help us track down that key, and then be going from there to hopefully stop Vela Callose, and that'll probably be in this video. So, yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into it. I know he said the Duchess went to the Mushroom Forest down there. This is the only mushroomy place I can think of. Hmm. Arrows. Well, wrong button. Hmm. There we go. Maybe it's over here somewhere. Oh no, this is okay. I know where we are. But I don't know where the Duchess is. Hmm. I swear I'd searched here too. Yeah. See, I've been here before. Hmm. Okay, well, we'll find her somehow. Well, there's the Emberian. Don't think I've talked to her recently. She breathes heavily. The stench of machine grease is in the air. These things really know how to fight. They ain't like the smaller ones I've seen in the sky realms. These ones parry and riposte my blows. I think I said that wrong, but they learn my moves and react accordingly. It's like they're really thinking. If the Amberians built these things with just metal and magic, what else could they create? She shifts, suddenly uneasy in her armor, and says no more. Duchess is probably through here. Nice. There's a secret. Okay, here we go. That thing has to be a ship. And with a name like the Cradle. Summon Skeleton Mage. Nice. Summons a Skeleton Mage who will heal and protect the caster. Scholars are alarmed by the implications of wizards being able to summon other wizards. Is an infinite chain of magic a possibility? That would be something. Alright, let's see here. Wait, can I only have... No, where's my spells? There we go. Or spellcast. Okay. Nice. Doesn't seem to last very long, but that's okay. Damn it, wrong button. Yeah. Yeah, definitely looks very ship-like. I'm like 90% sure now. Yep, here she is. Okay. Excellent. The Duchess is clutching her head. Ah, Confessor, I didn't sense your presence amongst all this noise. Are you alright? I thought the illness were used to pain. I don't hear anything. Are you alright? I'm not in pain. I'm just overwhelmed with psychic information. She gestures ahead. You see all this fungi? They are not like the growths we get in the sky realms. They are the cursed bodies of those, she winces, pitiful souls who survived the world rend. Their fungal forms have coalesced into a superorganism. Their minds are as one, united in anguish and misery. I can hear their silent screams, their fractured memories. But one voice stands out from the cacophony. A workman with a special key. I see it sliding into an auto coach lock. He lived in that house over yonder. I think you'd do well to pay it a visit. I love the vagueness. That house over yonder. Maybe that one right there. Nice. A little bit of gold, and I forget what those things drop. Jitter seeds, maybe? No. Okay, so that's Paradoxicus. This is the Jitter seed. All right. That's it. Auto coach key. A key found on an Emberian conductor will open the doors of an auto coach. Okay, unblock that door. Nice. Here you go. Frost emits a torrent of bizarre epithets as he wrestles with the mechanism. Okay. He kicks the tram with one steel cap boot. It rings like a gong. Frog me backwards with a blinking battle axe. All you could do with some help. Yep, up. Okay, I have the key. So maybe I need to talk to the Duchess instead. I can see it lingering on the horizon. The cradle. She's so close. There's no time to tarry, Confessor. Let's hurry and get on that auto coach. Okay. Nice. Well, I'll be damned. I've never seen an airship move with such grace. Despite the storms, she glides like a cutter on the clearest of days and faster than anything. It's decent. It's one thing to see it from afar, but moving through these ruins feels downright macabre. Right? I don't know if I said that right. Whatever. I thought Verdant was Verdone, but this is so much worse. Macabre? Macabre, yeah, right? Yeah, I think. It's the strangest thing. I've never in my life seen a device like this, but riding upon it feels oddly familiar. Frost can't help grinning as his eyes dart wildly between each passing sight. Incredible, simply astounding. Imagine how these must have changed the very nature of distance, entire populations migrating like birds. And when is the loading thing going to happen again? There we go. Oh nice, and her tent, too. Oh no, a different one. I've erected another instance of my transpositional supply tent. Due to some clever cipher trickery, it can exist in 2 places at once, so you can use it to revisit the cutter crash site if you so desire. That said, I feel we should not linger any longer than we need to. Let's make our way through this dreadful city as quickly as we can. She's sinking into the floor. What are these things for? And, of course, blocked from the other side. Frost is gawking around with innocent wonderment. Just look at that. You could fit my hometown's entire population into only a handful of these towers. How in the blazes did they support so many people? He snaps his fingers, looking back at you with a wide surmise in his eyes. Of course, the auto coaches. Move goods and labor to wherever it's needed at lightning speed. It all fits together, do you see? They could live in the countryside and work in the city, or vice versa. Devote whole buildings, whole towns to a single purpose. Utterly specialized and optimized. The Clockwork Kingdom, perfected. Well, I'll be. I've been to plenty of places in my time, from the floating ziggurats of Al Asfara to the glittering domes of the Riovan Council chambers. But this city, even in ruins, it's a spectacle. He wipes his brow. Let's have a moment to take a breather. This city looks to be crawling with mechanical guards, so we need to have our wits about us. When you're ready, we'll head to the tallest tower over there. At its peak, the Duchess has scried some sort of auto coach that's angled towards the cradle. Not going to be an easy climb, but I ain't got any better ideas. Still, could be worse. He points at the slums beneath the city. At least we don't have to go down there. What do you want to bet we end up having to go down there? She fidgets in her armor, clearly restless. We're close, Confessor. For better or worse, we'll be upon Vela soon. But don't get careless. The city is a tangle of walkways, tunnels, and crumbling masonry. It may take us a while to find a route through. Let's join arms and fight together. She shifts her sword. All right, lead the way. Cool. Very handy. So I think that's probably the tower we need to climb. Nice and easy. Okay, what do we get? Eye of Pageth. Losic bomb. Losic? Isaac? Iosic? I don't know. Well, unfortunate. Well, whatever. We have lockpicks to spare. No, not crouch, block. Foolish. Well, at least it wasn't attacking. Wonder why, though. Okay, and what did we unlock? Oh. Come on. Okay, not too bad. Just gonna run now. She'll catch up, right? Well, she hasn't caught up yet. Oh no. Oh Lord. Okay, not so bad. Here we go. I was wrong about the tower. This is definitely the tallest one. Looks the most intact, too. Ah, welcome, patron. Please, take your seat. The show will begin The figure freezes. Though its face resembles a statue, it conveys a sudden horror. Cipher network severed? Power generators offline? City population 5? No. No. This isn't possible. Be calm. Whatever happened here happened long ago. Yep, everyone here is very much dead. Be calm. Don't be ridiculous. It hesitates a moment while its eyes dart between invisible targets. It's been many human lifetimes since I was last summoned. This makes no sense. What of the rest of the Emberian Empire? Why have they not sent aid? The Emberians are dead. The planet's surface is nothing but ash. You're Emberian, right? Why can't you tell me? Planet's surface is nothing but ash. But that's impossible. To bring down the Empire would require an event of colossal destruction. Something more powerful than even a... They hesitate a moment, as if lost in some revelation. More powerful than a god. Then the naysayers were right. The Cradle was cursed, and those cipher scribes brought naught but doom. Wait, did you say Cradle? I have questions. I better get going. Did you say Cradle? You can see it outside. Part ship, part laboratory. So it is ship. The best and brightest have been toiling away at it for years. It is a marvel of cipher science, supposed to usher in a new age of human advancement. It is said to hold an entity of staggering power. What's inside the Cradle? That is a question many want to know, but the supervisors have it under lock and key. Clearance is for Class A individuals only. Still, whispers have slipped out from the symposium that they are constructing something of terrible potential that could remake the world anew. For spreading such rumors, I would normally be destroyed, but I suppose my supervisor is in no such position to do so. It is oddly liberating to speak so freely. I have other questions, and I am obliged to answer all queries. What are you? What am I? Forgive my surprise. I have never been asked such a question. Times must truly have changed. I am an avatar of the Emberian Empire, a construct of cipher, designed to simulate a human personality. I exist to serve the needs and whims of the populace. Here, I run this amphitheater. I was selected for my love and knowledge of drama. I have memorized 100 plays and can perform them by visualizing a cast of spectral actors. But my connection to the cipher network has been severed. My power source dwindles, and I can already feel my cipher logic degrading. It is strange. I have recited profundities on death and mortality 1,000-fold, yet I still do not feel ready. Can you tell me about this city? Albertus is the third largest city in Emberia, and the sixth largest of the wider empire, or I suppose it was. It was a city known for its scientific prowess. Every day, thousands of people clogged the auto coach networks, commuting to their labor halls. Every day, the cipher network was refined and expanded for the betterment of the empire. It was said the city would prosper for 1,000 years. That's all I wanted to know. As you wish, I'd better get going. It seems as though this is a theater of some kind. How intriguing. In the Endless Realm, we're beset with playwrights and poets who make up for their lack of talent with an abundance of time. It's strangely comforting to find a cultural parallel here. I wonder, despite their grand achievements and innumerable luxuries, do Emberian poems still lament the basest of human follies? Do their tragedies still brim with pathos and regret? Pathos? Frost whistles, then listens for the echo. Perfect acoustics. What is that creature? A captive ghost? No, too clean. Mechanical? An artificial player for a technological stage? How did they do it? Filch me. Just think of the possibilities. Plays performed once, then reproduced elsewhere, like a bottled vision without the solipsism. Hear the voices, see the passions of great actors long dead. Time no obstacle, distance no barrier. To think, this room once held hundreds of my ancestors united in merriment. I suppose this is the closest I've ever been to some sort of home. And yet, among these rustling, empty seats, I've never felt more alone. We need to get to the top of this tower, but seems like there's no staircase, and the elevator out there, he points at the exit, only goes down. Looks like we're going to be taking a trip to those slums after all. Just my blasted luck. I knew it. I had a feeling we would have to pay a visit to the slums. Well. Oh. So close now. Huh. That was interesting. There we go. So is this another one? No. You step through the mirror and appear someplace else. Where did I go? Oh, unfortunate. Damn it. I'm gonna keep doing that, I think. As a child, I would stare down from Verdant, past the clouds below, to the shimmering ocean of light that was the Emberian Empire. I believed that every man, woman, and child must have gone to bed with a full belly. It's strange to see that, in fact, they had their serfs and peasants just the same. Unfortunate. Okay, nice. Something has changed. Yep, the door. Come on. There we go. Okay, just treasure. Speed shoes. Natty looking boots, but more than just fashionable. The silver toe caps are inscribed with cipher magic that quickens the wearer's footsteps, increasing movement speed by 40%. Popular with messengers, rangers, and anyone trying to get the weekly shop done quickly. Handy. It's like a maze down here. Okay, this looks about right. No keys necessary this time, Confessor. I've applied the lessons of my inconclusive struggle with the autocoach to this recalcitrant elevator. That's hard. And it proved no match for Caxton Frost. I mean, Horace Metcalf. When you throw the lever, we shall soar like dragonflies up to the highest peaks of this metropolis. Or possibly be catapulted if I've misjudged the velocity. Blow me, this is exhilarating. Well, throat's getting dry. Oh boy. We're so close. See the tallest tower over yonder, Confessor? I've scried an autocoach at its peak that should take us to the cradle, I know. Be careful making your way across. These platforms look awfully unsteady, and it's a long way down, eh? Good God. Gonna keep the return home spell ready in case I fall. Oh hey, Death's Veil. More Emberian ore, not bad. Well, that doesn't restore a whole lot. Frost is craning his neck to examine the ornamented ceiling. The markings are intriguing, elaborate yet entirely abstract. No apparent representation of figures or scenes. Perhaps the Emberians held mathematics and geometry in higher respect than myth? No doubt this pattern had some ritual significance. Looks like something big's up ahead. Let's not get careless. Well, let's fight together. That makes it extra easy. Oh, come on. How do I unnotch again? I don't think I can I? Whatever. That was it? Okay. Guess she can't join me up here. Here we go. I love traveling in this game. Man, oh man. Okay. Well, here we are at last, the Cradle. Looks like no alehouse I've ever seen, he chuckles. This platform should take us inside. When we get to Vela, you can do the talking, Confessor. I reckon that's the best chance we've got. If she sees the rest of us, she'll only want to talk with her swords. What with us being mutineers and all. I'm guessing your superiors want her brought in quietly, but if things go south, and I'm betting they will, we'll have your back. There may only be a handful of us, but we've faced tough odds before. I'll talk her into coming quietly. I'll distract her while you get ready to strike. I'll hear her out. Maybe this plan of hers isn't so bad. I'll talk her into coming quietly. He sighs. Oh, I hope it'll be that easy, Confessor. For our sake, and for Vela's. Just know that if she tries to slit your throat, we'll be ready to jump in. Oh my, this cradle really is enormous, isn't it? I'm sure even the stonemasons who built our endless mausoleums would break a sweat at the sight of this. Good God, yeah. Frost is staring at the cradle in silent awe. His former exuberance stopped dead in its tracks. I, um, please forgive my ineloquence. I find myself quite overcome. What's the matter? He pauses for a while as he mulls his words. In matters of religion, Confessor, I am my father's son, and my mother's, for that matter. Apostates to the end, they fled their homeland rather than truckle to any god. But this place, the power, the industry, the knowledge that its existence represents, I can find no other word for it but holy. Is this what the devout feel towards their gods? Maybe he's sensing the presence of whatever entity is in there. Being here makes my stomach churn, but make no mistake, my sword will swing true. If it were up to me, I'd rush Vela head on, give her no time to think before I cleave her in two. But Basalt thinks we should hold back, assess the situation while you two have a little chat, and loath as I am to admit it, the bastard's usually right. Well, there's the god in it. Vela stands with poise, her commands booming through the chamber as Darkstar mercenaries scurry at her beck and call. Vela Callose. Vela's head snaps around, her eyes fixed upon you. She turns with one hand on her sword hilt. I've come to... Silence! Vela's voice cuts through the air, her piercing gaze meeting your own. An intruder? Here? We're leagues under the sky realms, in a place as dangerous as it is inhospitable. You must be incredibly capable or extremely stupid to follow me here. She squints. Hold on. You're that whelp who had the gall to approach me on the blinding light, aren't you? A thin smile spreads across her lips. My, you've had quite the journey, Inquisitor. I almost didn't recognize you. But you must have had help. She ponders a moment. Only Orlaith saw the map that led me here. She wouldn't have decided to come on her own, so Basalt must have convinced her. And if he was putting a team together, Caxton Frost would be top of that list. Maybe the Duchess as well. She shakes her head. But it can't just be Basalt leading this. He'll never have joined the Inquisition without persuasion. It can only be... there. You don't deny it? She grins. So, a pack of traitors, led by a fledgling Inquisitor, have come to nip at my heels. Tell me, just what are you hoping to achieve? You've come to put an end to this, Vela. You must stop this madness. Your old friends helped me get here, but I've come to join your cause. All I care about is my freedom. If I have to cut off your head, so be it. You must stop this madness. Madness. Ha, is that what they claim? It is the people of the Sky Realms who have lost all sense of reason. I only seek to put things right. She gestures at the aberrant being that fills your vision. This extraordinary entity will be our salvation. It will mend our broken world and abolish the evils of humanity. All we need do is awaken it, and we are so nearly ready. How is it so powerful? What is it? What do you plan to do with it? Waking it up seems like a terrible idea. What is it? Some would call it a god, but that would be to diminish its power, for the gods are of this world and are bound by its rules. This being is of the void, the non-place of pure creation, where time and space act in mysterious ways. We know not whether the Emberians plucked it whole from that realm, or wove its corporeal flesh from void stuff. Regardless, in the ancient Emberian dialect, they called it an angel, after the mythical creatures of Middle Age lore. How is it so powerful? Reality is formed from the semiotics of cipher. It is the language that flows through all things, the truth behind the illusion that dances before our eyes. With study, we may learn to alter its flow, its rhythm. We may tweak a word here, adjust a sentence there, and this is the basis of all magic. What we cannot do is alter the language of cipher itself. There are strict rules by which we must adhere, absolute and unbreakable limits upon what is possible. But this entity that stands before us, being of the void, it is fundamentally separate from our laws. It has the power to change the very essence of reality. What do you plan to do with it? She grins. I am going to change everything. The Umbarians built the structure as an incubator for the angel, and had they succeeded in waking it, their tyranny would have enslaved the world for eternity. We're fortunate that the lesser evil occurred, for in stirring the angel, they caused the world rend and nearly obliterated all of existence. But we have learned from their mistakes. We will use the angel to turn this world into a heaven, where every soul is free and equal. You could spark a second apocalypse and destroy what's left of our world. With the best of intentions, you would only make a tyranny of your own design. I think you're right. You could spark a second apocalypse. Over the past few years, I have recruited some of the most accomplished cipher scholars alive. With the correct wording, we will prevent a syntax cascade. Of this we are almost certain. And regardless, is the reward not worth the risk? What's left of this world is barely worth saving, but I would elevate us to something nobler than history has ever known. Her eyes glint as they look into your own. You see, Inquisitor, there is such beauty in us, such majesty, such potential. I have sailed the sky realms and seen such wonders. She waves her hand. Nay, not the void obelisks of Al-Asfara, or the thousand spires of Bion University. I have seen the nuns of the Vagrant Hospice tending to their enemies. I have seen a man give his life to the blood barons of Tyrann, so that a stranger might live. She sighs. I have seen a child, recently orphaned, her face speckled with blood, offer me the last of her bread. She steps closer. But wherever my sails have taken me, I have seen the hopes and dreams of the common folk crushed by oppressors, be they Union, Wiccan, or otherwise. Everywhere I go, the poor writhe in the mud so that the rich may sleep in silk. Once I thought my sword could right the wrongs of the world, that morals and ethics could guide my blade, but I've seen too many skyships burn, and too often breathed the stench of human flesh to believe that still. In truth, I had lost hope, until I had visions of an angel, through the oniric interface of an Umbarian map. I realized then what could be achieved. So you risk another world rend just to give bread to the poor, you can't change human nature, say nothing and listen. Her stare gains a fiery intensity. I would empower us all, so that every peasant stands equal to their lord. I would blunt every sword, shatter every cannon, so that not a drop of blood would spill. She looks down, her expression suddenly vulnerable. And I would banish death itself, so that no heart would ever be broken. This will be our heaven, and soon we will have it. Sounds like madness. Even if it worked, everything would change. You'd be taking away our freedom to fight for something, even to die. Freedom. What freedoms do we have here in this broken world? Just because we can hack each other to pieces, it does not mean we are free. And besides, anyone would be able to leave. If they wished to dissipate their essence to the void, along with their mind's eye, they could do so. Very soon I will awaken the angel, not out of greed or selfish. Very soon I will awaken the angel, not out of greed or selfishness, but for the betterment of the sky realms and its people. And what of your late sister, Isabet? Are you sure you're not doing this for her? I met a certain ghost who told me that your motivations are more personal. Your ambitions would doom us all. This ends now. Well, yeah. Vela frowns. A ghost? But who knows about... No, it couldn't be. Who it was doesn't matter. They told me about your late sister, Isabet. Vela glares at you with a newfound fury. How dare you mention her name? You know nothing of her soul, of my family. Isabet she meant more to me than... Vela closes her eyes for a long moment. Isabet and my mother burned alive in my father's mansion. That Isabet was taken so young, and I alone should live, speaks plainly of the injustice of this world. Am I wrong for wanting to change that? I probably don't have enough, but let's try. You don't speak for all. Many oppose you, even your own former dark sides. Yep, fail. Ah, those traitors could have left of their own accord. They had no reason to fight me. I'm sure I would have let them go peacefully. Vela bellows to her crew. Awaken the angel. I don't care if the preparations aren't complete. We have run out of time. Okay. Her eyes returned to you. I'm terribly sorry about this. I wish there was another way, but there isn't. The coming days are crucial. Now that it's awake, we have many delicate rituals and cipher words to enact, and you cannot be allowed to meddle in such a momentous endeavor. So I'm afraid this is goodbye. We will not meet again. From behind you, you hear Jack Basselt yelling at the top of his lungs, Vela, no! Oh boy. I thought they were supposed to back me up. Welcome to my prison, human. The words smash against your skull with dread portent. There's no mistaking it. You're speaking to a god. I'm pretty sure this is in the blinding light, too, through the doorway, or like through the crack in the door I'd looked through a few times. Ah, I sense it in you. That abject horror. That searing shock. Your heart beats so fast it might burst, human. Wait, Am I dead? How did I get here? Am I dead? The entity laughs. Great pulses of eldritch energy reverberate through your bones. No, human, you are not dead. Not yet. It seems that Vela Callose drove her sword through your chest. You were moments from death. I plucked you from certain peril and mended your broken heart before the void could claim you. Truth be told, I have been watching you with great interest. This quest that you have undertaken is not without peril, and for some time I have been poised to save you from certain defeat. That you have escaped death for this long, without my aid, is nothing short of remarkable. But now it seems we have a common foe. Vela Callose, in her arrogance, chained me here in shackles of void steel. I wish to be free, and so she must die. Jeez. Wonder how she managed to bind this feller. Yeah, I know. A valiant effort, human, the words ring through your throbbing head. Vela, I was so close. Do not be disheartened. Vela's blade has cut down many foes more powerful than yourself. And once again I have plucked you from the jaws of death. One of many times, I might say, though there is no shame in that, you have performed your task admirably. But confronting Vela again will prove a formidable challenge. The Umbarian craft she has commandeered will not be so easily assailed a second time. To fight your way through, you will surely need my assistance. The entity rattles its chains. These void steel shackles are bound with Vela's magic. Only by her hand or her death will I be freed. I am placing my trust in you, human. I won't let you down. The deity nods its conjoined heads. Now make your way to the High Confessor. I believe she wishes to speak with you. Well, I knew that there was something in there. Knew it. Okay, now I gotta remember how to... There we go. Okay. And that's back. So I don't think it's perfect entirely, but it's still, decent enough. More than decent enough. An authoritative voice booms from the ship's sound relays. You assume it belongs to Admiral Callose of the Union Navy. Is simply out of the question. Need I remind you, High Confessor Care, that your position of authority in this tribunal is in spite of your numerous crimes against the Union, most of which were committed alongside of Vela herself. I care not if you sent an incorrigible band of felons to find my daughter. Considering your history with Vela, I cannot in good conscience allow you or your lackeys anywhere near her. So you will use that dilapidated old relic of an airship to hold the flank. You will not interfere with this operation, which is solely in the hands of the apostatic Union Navy. You are dismissed. That insufferable fool, of all the people responsible for this nightmare, he is hardly blameless. If he had just been a father to Vela when she needed one. A loud clang rings out from the coffin. And now he would beat her at her own twisted game. They want to steal it, Confessor XVII. The Navy wants the Cradle for themselves, so the Union's subjugation of the Sky Realms is absolute. I thought you were on the Union side, so what are we going to do? I thought you were on the Union side. Never. I despise those Never. I despise these loathsome bastards, but I sing along to their tune to keep myself from a prison cell, same as you. And besides, this is the only way I can stop Vela. That's all that matters to me now. A sigh rings out. I suppose I will have to hold the flank, just as Admiral Callose demands. It is too late, with too much at stake, to rock the boat now. There must be a way. There is always a way, Confessor. We have a card to play yet. While you were off getting yourself killed, the rest of your team managed to escape the Underlands aboard the cutter thanks to Frost's repairs. As you have no doubt noticed, the Cradle has made its ascent to the Sky Realms. I hadn't noticed. The Union Navy, finally realizing the gravity of the situation, showed up in full force. But they can't punch through the Cradle's defensive shield, some sort of highly advanced Emberian tech. So for the moment, they are at a stalemate. So all we have to do is slip past both, pilot the cutter, and sneak your strike team past the largest fleet in the world and through an impenetrable Emberian shield to stop the most dangerous person alive. What could be simpler? That's impossible. How would we get past the fleet? In its current state, the cutter would be detected at once by the Navy's aeronautical wizards, but Caxton Frost has an idea. There are legends of an ancient Emberian skycraft, a phantom vessel able to break any barrier or evade any pursuit, said to be wrecked in the Worldrend, never to be seen again. Many have searched for the crashed vessel without success. Scryers find nothing or suffer apoplexy. The Union Navy considers it merely a myth. Frost believes otherwise. There were rumors of a particular island with an Emberian wreck that has been drifting through the Sky Realms. That very island has strayed into the Unuric Isles. Search the most distant islands and the Unuric Isles and find whatever power it is that hides the wreck from scrying minds. Then you might slip past the Navy blockade. So how can I actually get to these islands? You cannot pilot the cutter, as Frost needs to modify it before your assault on the Cradle. No, it seems you will need your own airship. Take this writ of permission. It will help you bypass the bureaucratic nightmare of purchasing a vessel from the Winged Merchants Guild. As for the hefty fee you will no doubt be required to pay, I cannot help you. Our coffers are empty, I'm afraid. And take this time to make sure you are fully prepared for the fight ahead. I do not think the situation will resolve anytime soon, and assaulting the Cradle will be no easy task. Now you should get going. I have my own troubles to attend to. What troubles? Oh, it is a rather delicate matter. If I am honest, your help would be appreciated. As you have no doubt noticed, there are tensions between this tribunal and the wider Union. Both the Navy and my Inquisition superiors have begun to question my loyalty to the cause, so they have asked me to issue a command they know I will find, she inhales throatily, disagreeable. There is a small house in the western forest of Hallowshire, where our agents have stumbled upon a certain godlet. This tiny stunted god would be of little significance, only my superiors know that in the years past it was in my care, that I was fond of the thing. She is silent a moment. This is not the time to arouse their suspicions. You must go to this godlet. You must, she swallows slowly, slay it on my orders, and then we will continue as normal. Okay, I'll kill it for you. Thank you, Confessor. Remember, you will find it in the western forest of Hallowshire. Take this void scalpel. Only void steel can harm a god. Use it to slit its throat. Jesus, alright. Is that not the elevator? Okay. Oh! Interesting. Okay, well, there's the Navy, I assume. I forgot to look for the Cradle when I was up. Ah. Alright. Alright, so I would stop here. But now that we have a writ of permission, I want the airship, damn it. I don't think there's a, no, maybe there is. Yes, there is an airship guild here. Okay, never mind. We're going here. Forget the name of this place already. Whoops. I almost want to call it Prim. The woman casts you an indifferent gaze. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the, she yawns, then rubs her temples. The Quile port of the Winged Merchants Guild. I'm the local harbor master. Can I help you? I want to purchase a ship and I have a writ of permission. She snatches the document and eyes it suspiciously. What the? Well, it looks like you really do have permission to buy a ship. But all we have is a small cog, and that'll still set you back some 200 coin. I'll take it. You don't have enough coin. Damn it. 173. I have to be able to sell stuff, right? Yeah. Peruse your services. Let's see what you have for sale. Sell. Remarkable treasure. Nice. Perfect. Alright, okay. Okay, I am so excited for this. Small cog, but I still get my own damn ship. I've been waiting since I started this game for this. I'll take it. Alright, well, first thing, take this deed to your airship. It's legal proof of ownership, so don't lose it. Next, I'll arrange for the cog to be brought to this port. You should be able to see it docked at the jetty outside when we're done here. Now, if you have this sort of permission, I assume you're well versed in the nuances of sailing and the intricacies of union trade law, or the polymaths would never have approved you. But just in case, do you have any questions? Tell me the basics. Your ship can lay anchor at any airship dock, like this one, which are found in every major town. Every dock also has an airship upgrade station where you can modify your vessel. You can also lay anchor almost anywhere in the world. Just stop your vessel and, if you're courageous or foolhardy enough, you can climb down the chain to get to ground level. When you're ready to depart, just climb back up again. And remember that if you ever lose track of where your airship is, you can recall it at any airship upgrade station. How do I upgrade? Every dock has the upgrade station where you can upgrade your ship with different components. New components can be bought from a harbor master like myself. There are 3 component types: hull, sails, and cabin. You'll find that, as well as altering how your airship looks, they will also change how it handles in the skies. Ooh, I think I get to fly it myself. Also remember that different harbor masters have different types of upgrades for sale. Always check in at your local airship dock to see if they've something you want. That's all I wanted to know. Was there anything else? I want to purchase airship upgrades. She has nothing. It's adorable. I can save on it too. Okay. Gorgeous. Okay. Before we stop this one, hell yeah. Okay. Bases to dock. Okay. Huh. Oh my god. I don't exist. Okay. There's no me anywhere. Well, now literally like the whole world is just open. What's this? Different. Well, I don't know if I've been to this wreck before. God damn, this is gonna be so cool. Okay, this is a really nice game. God damn it. What? What? How can I? What's the? Oh, Jesus, I see. Okay. Huh, so there's like a quick way up and down. And that's just the default speed, too. It's just so fast. The music is so nice, too. This is wonderful. This is well worth the wait and how long it's taken to get to this point. Okay, how do I... You said I can dock anywhere in the world. I don't know how. Okay, M. M just changes the look, not escape. Tab. It's tab. Okay. Okay, we got that figured out. It's tab. And now we will... Oh, that's literally all you do is just activate it and it takes you down. Okay. We've been here. I know I've been here before. I don't know why it updated the quest again. Alright, well, so we've been here. We'll save. And we'll be doing more Dread Delusion. Probably over the next few days. There'll be quite a few uploads, I'm imagining. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Extra big thanks if you made it all the way to the end. Well, we tried stopping Vela Callose, and she pretty much killed us, so that was nice. I didn't think we would get like our own airship before the end of the story, honestly, so I'm really happy about that. It's a lot faster than I expected, and I'm just really excited to continue the story now. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to maybe seeing what upgrades can be unlocked at some point too, and I love the airship already. And yeah, I guess we'll see if we can find the Emberian wreck. Sorry for getting distracted about that. Just all I can think about is the airship right now. God damn it. But yeah, we'll continue the story as well, and probably just do some general exploring now that the whole world is open. Yeah, so thanks again, and we'll see you in another video.